With this video, we're going to talk a few more things before we move on to different regions of the body where we'll discuss anatomy and massage techniques. The reason that I want to talk about things is so that you're feeling comfortable with the series of videos and the mindset. So first thing is that all the videos are going to be low edited or no edited at all. So as well as low tech, basically unpolished, like a local cable 10 show. The reason for that is so that we could produce it quickly and put it onto YouTube so that you could watch and learn and then apply the techniques. The second thing is the pressure itself. If you're not used to working on a certain body part or not used to the tools that we've discussed in the previous video, you want to have lighter pressure so that you could work out the techniques, and then once you feel comfortable, you could apply more pressure. The third thing is you want to start off with a roller, a broomstick, or a rolling pin first. The reason for that is that it will be a proper warm-up tool because it has a broader space for you to work on the area, as well as the pressure can be dispersed because of the girth of the foam roller as well as the rolling pin compared to a lacrosse ball and a softball. With using the same amount of pressure from a foam roller to a lacrosse ball, you can do more damage to the muscle fibers. The next thing is the timing. If you're going to warm up before your exercise, my suggestion is try not to leave it more than 30 seconds. The reason for that is you may actually shut off the nerve firing abnormally to the muscle, so you don't have a proper exercise routine because the muscle is not firing properly. But that will be temporary. But during that process, you may not exercise optimally. My suggestion is use the rolling with the foam roller or lacrosse ball for 30 seconds at prior, but afterwards 60 to 90 seconds, so you can work out the kinks, the tightness, the stickiness in the muscles. On the days that you're not exercising, as well as on the day that you're not exercising, meaning the morning or afternoon, you could apply for 60 to 90 seconds or more, again, to work out the kinks, the tightness, and the stickiness. The next one is trigger points. You may hear this from your therapist as well as from other videos. The trigger points are hyperirritable spots in your muscle band that can travel to other parts of the body when it's activated. Activation could be caused by overusing the muscle, applying pressure to a muscle for a long period of time, or sudden turns or shifts in your body, and other things as well. Now, examples of that is if you have a trigger point in your low back, it could go down to your buttock area. If you have a trigger point in your upper thigh, it could refer down to your kneecap area. Sciatica, some people feel that it's the nerve going down your buttock to your thigh, to your knee. But in actual essence, it could be a hyperirritable spot in a deep muscle in the buttock region, referring into that pattern. And lastly, another example is trigger points in the shoulders and the neck area that refer into the head, causing a tension headache. So those are examples of trigger points. The way to help kind of massage that area out yourself is first you want to warm up the muscle. So you can use a foam roller. And you could continue using foam roller after you warm up that area to apply pressure to that hyperirritable spot as well, or you could use a lacrosse ball. And then you lay on that pressure for about 30 seconds or so. If you find no change in discomfort after 15 seconds, I would suggest that you're probably not on the mark and you want to maneuver the ball or the foam roller on the mark itself, and then apply it again. If you find that the discomfort is changing for the better, then you can stay there for no more than a minute. And after you've done the minute, then you could do a self-stretch. So those are my tips that I want you to think about as we move through the video clips. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you find the information informative, and I hope you get certain techniques, certain knowledge from each video clip. All right, here we go.